Hello everyone and welcome to another Slap Battles video, and today you're in for a good one. We're going to be going over the top 10 best troll gloves in Slap Battles. Now these are gloves that you can use to just really annoy people. The results, the list may surprise you, maybe, I don't know. I think it's an interesting list. If you disagree with any of the list, let me know in the comments what you think should be there. What placement it should be. I'd like to hear your feedback. And without further ado, let's get straight into it, starting at number 10. So in the number 10th spot, we've got the Ghost Glove. Now, the reason I have the Ghost Glove in number 10 is because you can turn invisible infinitely until you slap someone, so you can really get the drop on someone who's camping on one of the side islands, or if you want to, slap someone who's really powerful without them knowing, then, you know, it's a really good option. The ability is not that long of a cooldown. It's just a good glove for sneaking up on people and attacking them, and people really hate this glove. So, I feel like it's reasonable to include in the top 10. In 9th place, we've got the Shukuchi? I don't know. Please don't yell at me for not being able to pronounce it. This glove allows you to teleport behind the closest person and slap them after a cutscene, which is really good. You can just, go to the edge, lure people to the edge and then use the ability, and then they are already dead. Boom, cutscene, and he would have died there if I positioned it better, but you know, I'm bad. A lot of people who use this glove just chill on the side, and then when you go to slap them off the edge, they'll just teleport behind you and slap you off the edge. So it's just a really annoying glove, because a lot of those people won't be holding it, so you have no idea what glove they're using, and then, surprise, you are dead now. Nani? So yeah, it's a pretty solid choice, I think, for the top 9, because it's just really annoying. Now, the reason it's not higher on the list is because people can slap you right after the cutscene. So if you initiate the cutscene on someone, someone else can slap you off, and you can't do anything about it because you're stuck in one spot when you're in the cutscene. So that's why it's not higher. If you can move during the cutscene, that would be pretty broken, and I probably would have put it on higher on the list. But I think 9 seems like a reasonable spot for it right now. And in number 9, we've got the Wormhole glove at 12,000 slapperoos. Now, the reason I think the Wormhole glove should be in number 8 is because it is just really annoying. You can just teleport back and forth between 2 points infinitely by just walking into the portal. So if someone goes to slap you, you can just teleport to this one, and then they go to slap you, and then you just teleport back. So you can just go back and forth. You basically can't die if you're doing this properly. So it's just really annoying. It's just really annoying to deal with. Having this guy teleport back and forth constantly, it's so hard to deal with. You pretty much can't deal with it unless you have multiple people ganging up on you. So it's it's pretty good. It's good, and it's kind of trolly because, you know, you can just teleport back and forth. And yeah, in 7th place we've got Overkill, which is a Game Pass. The reason I think this should be 7 is because it's a really annoying one-shot. You can spam it, it one-shots people, and even if they would have survived, they still get one-shot. You get launched across the map, and if you were to somehow survive that, well, you wouldn't, because it kills you anyway, no matter what. So it's just a really annoying glove because you can spam it, it's one shot. It's just really strong. Now, the reason it's not higher up on the list is because, first of all, it's expensive. They increased the price by 50% recently, so now it's 999 Robux. So yeah, so it's a lot more expensive than it used to be. And then also on top of that, there are some counters to the Overkill glove. If you hit the Overkill glove with ice attacks, you can freeze the Overkill glove, which makes it a lot weaker and for a decent amount of time. So that's why the Overkill's not higher up on the list, is because of that weakness, plus how expensive it is. It's just yeah. So I think that's good enough to justify it for being a number 7 placement. And number 6, I have Spectator, which is also a Game Pass glove, but it's a lot cheaper than Overkill and Custom. Now, the reason I have this on number 6 on the list is because you can use a radio with it, and it didn't just really annoy people. Like no one can kill you. It's just really annoying to deal with because those radios can be like either really funny or like really annoying, and like the fact that no one can kill you and you can just blast your tunes until to the ends of the earth and like no one can do anything about it is pretty toxic. And yeah, I think that's a good reason for it to be number 6. I know you have to have the radio game pass to, like, you know, do that troll, but you know, the Spectator glove is just so annoying when people have a radio that I think number 6 is a good spot, because it's just really, really annoying if someone has the radio and they're blasting like RIP headphone users music. Also, another reason it's not higher up on this list is because you can mute it in settings. So yeah. RIP your radio game pass when everyone on the server mutes it. And number 5, we have the error glove, which is behind this. You need 20,000 slaps for it. Now, the error glove is like probably one of the best one-shots in the game, because it goes through a lot of defensive abilities. It counters other one-shots pretty well. So like it's just really good because you can just insta teleport people away from you and they die instantly. It's just a good glove. It doesn't have, the ability is useless. It basically has no ability. The ability just kills you, so, you know, that's why it's not higher on this list. But it counters other gloves really, really well, and it's, like, really annoying. It's, like, really annoying to deal with, because if you go to slap them, you're probably going to die, and I would not suggest taking on someone with the error glove head on. It's just that good. So, like, I think that's a good spot for number 5. Moving down the list, we've got the Godhand at 13,000. Now, the reason this is higher than the error glove is because it has a really annoying time freeze ability that can basically just be used to, like, beat anyone you want. Or, you know, it's just really annoying, too, because you can't move for, like, a good 5 seconds. So it's like just really annoying when you're trying to do something and then suddenly, whoop, time is frozen, guess you can't do anything. And then, you know, yeah, it's just annoying to deal with. That and the fact that it's a one-shot glove, I think, just automatically puts it on the higher up on the list, because, you know, time freeze plus one-shot glove, that's just mean, because you can just time freeze and then absolutely destroy someone. It's just really annoying. Like, it's really annoying when half the server has this glove, and, like, I don't know, I think people can agree that it's probably one of the most annoying gloves in the game, especially because of that time freeze ability. So I think number 4 is a good spot for it, because I think there are a couple of gloves that are just a bit better than that hand, and the fact that it's, you need 14,000 slaps for it is kind of brutal. You can get some better troll gloves, arguably easier. So yeah, let's move down to the list. The 3rd best hand for trolling is Hando. Hando, I don't know, it's a JoJo reference, please don't scream at me. At 1,000 slaps. A lot of you may be wondering why I have this so high on the list, and it's because it has a really, really good ability, especially when there are MEGAROCKs on the server, because you can pull a bunch of people into the MEGAROCK and just turn, like, the whole server into stone. Additionally, if you're positioned well enough, like, for example, on the edge of an island, you can just pull people to you and then they fall. As we can see here, if we're standing on the side, people they get pulled to you and then they just fall off instantly. It's just a really good ability, being able to pull people to you. If you are positioned well enough, basically there's no escaping from it, and you're just gonna get pulled straight off a cliff and die no matter what you do. Now, there are a few gloves that can counter this glove, but, you know, for the most part, it's like pretty much unavoidable as long as the person using it is positioned correctly. And it's really annoying when coupled with the MEGAROCK glove. So I think 3rd place is actually a pretty good spot for this, because it has a really OP ability that can just destroy like half the server, and it has insane reach too, so you can reach like half the map in one ability. So it's just really good. And in number 2 we have the MEGAROCK. Now, The reason the MEGAROCK is this high on the list is because you can just become a rock AFK, and then like anyone who runs into you gets turned to stone, and they just die. Like literally anyone who runs into you dies. If there's a someone using Hando on the server, then they can pull people into you and then just like destroy half the server with one ability. So it's just a good glove, and not only can you. It's also annoying because you can block off bridges with it. So like if you see someone on an island, you can just use the rock and then they can't get off. There are a few gloves that can bypass this, but you know, the MEGAROCK can just be used for so many different trolls, and it's just so annoying that because you can't deal with it. Like, as long as the person's the MEGAROCK, they cannot die. There's not a single glove in the game that can kill a rock when they are in rock form. So like, it's just annoying because you're just chilling there and there's nothing they can do about it. And like, people will want to cross the bridge, but they can't. And if they run into you, they die. So like, you are basically an electrified wall, if you want to put it that way. Like, no one can deal with you. It's just really annoying. And finally, I think the best glove for trolling in the entire game is the custom glove. Now, the custom glove does cost 750 Robux, so it does have a pretty hefty fee to it, but it's pretty good. It basically gives you the best of the MEGAROCK and the Spectator plus radio gloves all in one, because the custom glove, you get to do all the trolls that the MEGAROCK does. So you can just AFK in the middle of the map if you want. You can block off islands by just becoming a rock on the bridge, you know. And not only that, but you can put your own custom music and decal on the rock. So not only do you have all the fun of a MEGAROCK, but you also have all the fun of a radio, because you can, if you wanted to, you could blast really annoying music. And so it's just a MEGAROCK but better, because it does everything a MEGAROCK can do, and then it also is basically like a radio too. So so you can blast annoying music, you can chill on bridges, people won't be able to do anything about it. So it's just really annoying because you can't deal with it. People, like, you could just chill on a bridge, no one can do anything about it, blast your annoying music, and will really just annoy the whole server. It's a really annoying glove, and I think #1 is a good spot for it, because it takes the radio and the MEGAROCK and smashes it into one really annoying glove. Not only that, but with the skill point system that it has, you can make the glove is just stronger than the MEGAROCK, you know, with the basic slaps. If you put it all into power, if you put all your points into power, you can knock people back pretty darn far. So like, I don't know, it's just better than the MEGAROCK, like, in every way. So like, it's just a really good glove. It does have a decent price tag to it, but it's a pretty fun time if you like trolling. So I would highly recommend this glove if you just want to, you know, either chill out in the middle of the map, or, you know, do a little trolling. It's good for either one. Anyways, that's going to be it for the top 10 best troll gloves video. If you think some other gloves should have made the list, let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear your feedback, and maybe I'll do another list sometime. Let me know what list I should do next. If you want to see like a top 10 worst gloves or something, let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to get around to that. And anyways, thank you for watching to the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next video.